Okay. Hello, this is Matthew Chan, and I'm in the front yard of 6201 Goodwin Drive. It is off of Billings Road in the Leesburg subdivision. Why don't you come with me? I'm going to show you what the yard looks like here. This neighborhood is roughly 35 years old. It is a pleasant neighborhood. It's actually a family neighborhood. And I'm just going to give you a tour of what the yard, the size, and the layout is. So what we're doing is we're going to the left side of the house, as you can see. And I'm not going to walk all the way, but you can see there's a privacy fence. And if you look a little further to the right there, there's the electric meter. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of swoop by the front of the house as if you were here. Now I would like to point out that you are welcome to come to the property at any time to view on your own leisure. And so this video is here as a way to kind of, help things along if you don't have time to come on out. Now this area, the flower bed area, could stand some improvement. So if you have a bit of a green thumb, you like flowers, there's certainly a lot of room for creativity here versus the little bushes that we have here. Okay? Now as we walk over here, we're into the parking area. Now this parking area can comfortably accommodate 3 cars. However, I will say that the concrete is only 1 car wide, so you have to kind of be careful how you're going to move in and out. We do not allow parking in the grass, so if you get into a crunch, you'll have to park out in the street. But in any case, it is long enough to hold comfortably 3 cars. Now the prior tenant, they installed this little basketball thing, if you're so inclined to use it. Again, it's nothing fancy, it was just something that was left over. Now a lot of people in the past, what they do is, if they don't have that many cars, they like to park and they like to enter in through the side door. The side door takes you into the laundry room, and then a couple steps later you're into the kitchen. So there are really 2 easy ways of coming into the house. Again, some people prefer the front door, but in this house we have a nice side door as well. Now moving to the back, this is something really great. I love showing this off because it's one of the biggest selling points. People love this backyard. Come and take a look. We just got this thing done yesterday, so the lawn is looking really sharp. It's looking really good. Now I will warn you though, the downside of a backyard is, of course, it's a lot of work. So I recommend, if you move into this property, you have a riding mower. Now, if you don't have a riding mower, then you're going to have to kind of keep up with the yard a little bit more frequently. So come on in. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of grass here. Now, as you get to the back, there isn't as much grass. There's actually just kind of a tree area, dirt area. The grass ends here, and like I said, it's mostly dirt and so forth back there. But you have an extensive yard, and a lot of people love having their pets run around back here. So, okay, and another thing I like to point out is that there is a lot of shade out here. If you want to have a barbecue, you want to, put some chairs out. I mean, as I'm in the shade right now, and it feels really, really nice. So come on over here, let's show you more of the yard. Now, depending on which way you're facing, okay, we have chain link fences on 2 sides, but on this one here, you can see it's a privacy fence. Okay. Big yard. Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you over to the shed area. Now you're going to love this shed. this shed is like a huge storage area. People love this. Now, if you come on in, I just want to give you a perspective on the side. I mean, look at this thing. This is, if this square footage was inside the house, it would be just as big as a bedroom. You can store a lot of great things in here. But, of course, the downside is it's easy to get cluttered up. Once you fill it up, at some point, if you ever move or something, you have to empty it out. All right, so that's the shed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take you up into the deck area. Now the deck here is, it's an older deck, however we have installed new wood on this particular platform. So it's all very strong up here, nice and clean, you know, solid wood. And people love the deck. If you don't want to be out near the trees, in the shade, you can just sit, you know, come up here and enjoy yourself with some patio furniture. Now, as you come up through the deck, I want to point out this is a secondary deck. Now, the wood is a little bit older, and we've just kind of left it here because it was designed to have a pool. The pool is now gone. So just let me show you the little area. Now, if you're into gardening, hopefully, you know, the grass will eventually fill this area in. But I promise you, this is much better than what we had before. Again, the privacy fence, you can see the storage shed, and of course the back of the house. We've got our AC unit over here. Okay. All right. Won't you come on this way? Now, when you go view our interior tour view, you'll see that this actually goes into the sunroom. So I'm not going to take you inside, but I'm just going to at least just throw it open just so that you know it connects into the house. And so when you go look at the other video, you'll have a better perspective. Okay, we have yet another closet area, and this is where the hot water heater is. But not just a hot water heater. Again, there's more storage. This house is wonderful. Has plenty of storage for you. Okay, that is our backyard. Now we're going to go ahead and take you back up to the front, get a different perspective. The car is not included with the house, so we're just coming up to the parking area. All right, as you can see some of the neighborhood as we walk out. And I thank you for viewing this tour of 6201 Goodwin Drive.